Hello, it's Monday, August 8th. I'm John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk, and you're watching Community News.
Yeah, coming up, we've got events, things to do. We got news about weather. We got school information, birthdays, all that good stuff. But
first we're going to talk about the election. It was just election day all over
Thursday.
Yeah, Tennessee. But wanted to kind of go over those results. Obviously, they're very region specific.
And some of them are just primary, so we're not going to hit
some are unopposed, a lot of unopposed. But something I wanted to talk about before we talk about the results is, and all this information is available on the Roane County Election Commission, and we'll share the link this week. And then at the top of their page, there's a results button that you can click. But the thing I thought was interesting, and I know this is just the state primary, but the voter turnout percentage was 27.38%. And that's not, I mean, it's probably close to average, but gosh, that's not, you would hope to see something high 30s at least, or 40s,
Yeah.
But that's like almost 25% of the population turned out to vote.
What's the sad part is 75% of the population decided it wasn't important enough to do it.
Yeah. So remember, that decision is yours, and if don't be complaining about what's going on if you don't get involved and vote. So, but a couple things we wanted to go over. At least first of all, the representative for Tennessee House District 32, that was Monty Fritz.
Monty Fritz, and that's a Republican primary. He's got to face off in November against the Democratic. I think she was running unopposed. I don't recall her name.
Yeah.
But
other important ones: County Executive Wade Creswell.
Wade Creswell. That was that was a pretty competitive race, it looks like, but Wade got the victory there, and good luck to Wade, and I hope he does a good job in the county.
Yeah, and then the one that really most of our viewers, the one County Commission District 1, the 3 members in that one was Chris Lehman, and then Ron Berry, and then Randy Kirby.
Right, and the only incumbent on that was Berry. Ron had a good showing. Chris did really well, and hey, I'm proud of Kirby too.
Yeah,
and I think we got a good slate of folks going forward on that, and hopefully they'll do us a good job as well.
So obviously the major election will be in November. Really hope that the voter turnout percentage is a lot higher than we had for this primary. But yeah, get out and vote. And obviously we're going to do more about the November elections when we get closer to November, because obviously a lot of things there. But we wanted to give you a really quick update on that. And now that actually heads us into our Things to Do segment, which is brought to you by Mr. John at Evans Financial.
Yeah, Evans Financial right over here on Front Street. And today we're going to focus on the financial part. It's a little early to be thinking about taxes. It's a little early to be thinking about the holidays. This is a good time to be thinking about that last quarterly statement you got. So pick that thing up, have a look at it, and if it's confusing to you and you want somebody to help you sort through it, or if you look at the name on that statement and you're not familiar with who that is, give me a call. I'm an independent guy. I got a great broker dealer. Chances are we can handle that for you here in this office, so bring it by, we'll discuss it.
Yeah, so that heads us into our Things to Do, and as always, every Monday.
Yeah, we're starting off with the Loco Monday markets now. Once again, time you see this, probably too late for this Monday, but keep it in mind for next Monday. And over at the drive-in there in Lenore City, they've got vendors set up, and if you want to be a vendor, hey, give Brett a call. And he'll set you up for 10 by 10 spot, just $10.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Yeah.
And Brent's a great guy. We've talked to him a few times. So.
And either contact him or keep a good eye on those hours. I expect when things cool off a little bit, they'll extend them.
Yeah, they limited the hours because it got really hot after 1 o'clock, and we know that it's hot out there right now. Before 1 o'clock. So go check out the Loco Monday Market. Very cool. And as always,
Bluegrass Jamming over at the Bradbury Community Club. Still looking for somebody to send us some pictures from the side.
We're going to have to go, John. We're going to have to go.
Us to get up and go on over there. But it's just $2 to get in. They do have snacks and food available for purchase and give Marie a call there.
Yeah, and on this date in history, in 1945, on August 9th, the Fat Man.
They dropped Fat Man on Nagasaki. Now, got to correct myself. Last week we were talking about this with Little Boy there.
Little Boy,
And I said that Little Boy was a fission bomb and Fat Man was a fusion bomb. No, I was wrong. They're just using two different methods for creating a fission explosion. And,
Yeah.
So.
Still, Little Boy and Fat Man were both very, very detrimental to the Japanese.
Yeah, well, I say by a lot of estimates, over 1 million American lives. So we didn't have to invade the island of Japan.
And I thought that was interesting. To this day, it's still the second of only 2 nuclear weapons ever used in warfare.
Pretty much proved how dangerous they are. And
yeah. And you know, we hope you never get to that again. And you know, I know that my friends Uzori in Ukraine, they're very concerned about Russia and their nuclear weapons. But I thought that was an interesting fact, and hopefully that fact stays the same. But it was designed at Los Alamos there.
Yeah, and you know, talking about that, whether or not we're ever going to use them in war, at that time, you know, that wasn't in the Cold War era, and especially in the earlier part. They weren't thinking that way. They were thinking that, you know, they were going to be used, and kids were doing drills that hide under your desk at school. And
did you have to participate? I was a little too young. See, I never either.
But they actually developed nuclear mortars and shoulder-fired nuclear missiles.
Wow.
You know, thinking that they were going to be.
How does that work? Like, seems like you'd still be too
very
close.
Low yield.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be even carrying one of those.
I know, but they are actually developing those, and I don't know whether they were serious about using them on the battlefield or just you want to say, hey, look at the big rock we got. We could throw at you if you come this way. And but that had to be a scary time and weird time to go out.
Yeah, for sure. But also coming up this week, our sponsor Happy Dashery has their fall fashion show. That's August 9th at 6:30. They're going to have local models, boots will be released, refreshments available. It's a first chance at the fall fashion pieces. Also some after-hour shopping. It's supposed to be a great girls' night out. So for the ladies, you can get out there. While they last, you can get your swag bags with a $50 purchase. We'll talk more about the Happy Dashery coming up, but here's something at Lake Tanasi.
Yeah, Lake Tansy.
Sorry, Tanasi's in Florida.
I don't know about that, but Lake Tansy's up here across the Summer Music Series. Yeah, free admission on Lake Tansy 6 to 8 at the Lake Tansy Waterfront Pavilion, and bring your own chair.
Yeah, so check that out. As always, our Cumberland's Farmers Market.
Yeah, Cumberland Farmers Market is going on 3:30 to 5:30 at the depot on Main Street. And once again, it's locally grown produce, so get out there and get some of that.
Yeah, check that out. Here's an interesting fact about
and you were telling a good story about that, but Babe Ruth on this date hit his on the 11th hit his 500th career home run.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, and
it was at the Cleveland Leagues Park, and it was his first time at the bat. But what I thought was interesting, I was reading about that story, and first of all, he called it. He was so confident. Of course, he had hit home runs in like his previous 4.
If you hit 500, you can be fairly confident. That you're going to hit another.
But he had hit a home run in his previous 3 to 4 games.
Yeah.
So he literally before the game was like, "It's going to happen today. I'm going to hit it today." And he had a disclaimer before the game. He said, the kids were always outside the ballpark to catch the balls. He said, whatever kid catches that, I just ask that they bring it back because I'd like to have that ball. Well, it ended up, he hit it over the fence, first time at bat. Hit it over the wall, actually.
Out of the stadium.
And there was a 46-year-old man, I forget his name, you can Google it. But he was walking out of his shop, leaving work, and it bounced off of his shop, and he picked it up, and a whole crew of people from the baseball stadium got him and actually brought him back in, and he did live up to the request of the Babe to bring that back. But I thought that's neat. August 11th, 1929, Babe Ruth's 500th career home run. So very cool. Here's something that's cool, and it looks like we'll talk about when we get to weather. It looks like you might be able to see
mention it
this.
again, but Perseid meteor shower is always a good one. It produces a lot of meteors, and this year, now of course it's going on from July 17th. It's going on now, and through the 24th, but it peaks on the 13th. That's Saturday. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to look to the northeast and find Perseus at, it's going to be just before dawn. So it's going to be low on the horizon, and we are hurt a little bit by the fact that there's going to be a full moon, I think. But I think when we get the weather, we're going to find out it was a little clear, so we may be a good thing to do that. So get up early Sunday morning, go out on your porch if it's facing northeast, have a look at, and once again, plenty of good apps out there you can put on your phone. Skyview is one that I like, but it helps you find those things, helps you find the constellations, and pull that up, have a look, you might see a lot of falling stars.
Yeah, I love that Skyview app. If you don't have that, it's great. I use the free version. It's totally fine. But yeah, it looks like the weather's going to hold out for that one, so definitely stay tuned for that on Saturday. And also,
Kingston's Farmer Market, that's over there at the lakesidemarket.com. You can get more information about that. But that's local produce as well, and that goes on from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah, so very cool. Here's another one.
Ducks Unlimited Poker Run. It starts at Caney Creek Marina, is that correct? And to contact them if you want to participate, it's tn0098@ducks.org.
Yeah, so check that out. Here's a golf tournament.
Golf tournament at the Emory Golf Club, Course and Country Club, rather. Supports the Harriman High School Rhapsody and Blue Marching Band. Tee times are 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. And sponsorships are available. Get out there at roamtourism.com, find out about it, and you can go play some golf and help Harriman High School.
Yeah, very cool. Here's a cool one, a barbecue dinner, but also a fundraiser there in Crossville.
Yep, barbecue dinner fundraiser at the Crossville Mission Bible Training Center. Food from the Flying Pig.
Yeah.
I guess that's the people that are cooking.
I don't think pigs will be flying that day, but you never know.
But there are tickets available.
Yeah.
Adult tickets are 25, kids are 13, and it goes for a good cause. So go have some good barbecue and help them raise some money.
Yeah, and as always, our Oak Ridge Farmers Market.
Oak Ridge Farmers Market is at Jackson Square in Oak Ridge, and it runs from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And here's another cool day in history, August 14th this weekend.
Amazingly enough, shortly after we dropped the second bomb,
yeah, I don't know.
We had victory over Japan. I think those two are related.
Yeah.
And so this, on the 14th, that signifies the end of the war with Japan and the end of World War II. And Scott and I were just commenting, in those days, I guess you could just, especially when the war ends, you could just snatch up a woman and kiss her.
Like they did there. Yeah.
I don't think I'd try that today.
I'm not sure they know each other, but it was. But if if all of a sudden there's a major moment that you just feel like grabbing somebody, just be careful who you grab.
Call your lawyer first. But
you might want to check with them first. But yeah, that's interesting. VJ Day, the victory over Japan. Yeah. So very significant date in history. Here's some things to do in Knoxville.
Knoxville, and that's on the 14th as well. The 2022 Old City Summers Artist Market. That's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on West Jackson Avenue in Knoxville. They got bakers, artists, crafters, and farmers. So I guess they're going to have some produce there.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's going to be a good time. Also, it's that time of year. It's fair time. And here's the Ray County Fair.
The Ray County Fair is Tuesday through Saturday, and that's at 334 Eagle Lane in Evansville, Tennessee. Yeah. And that's Tuesday through Saturday.
That's no relation to you, John Evans.
No, we're EVA.
Evansville.
People have misspelled my name that way.
And another fair, wrapping up our things to do this week. And both of those were all week long, but we just put them towards the end because most people go on the weekends. But they're open during the week. But here is also Cumberland County.
Cumberland County Fair, and now that one's got admission, $5 to get in. Under 5 is free. and it's recognized as one of the best fairs in Tennessee.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting that they put that on their site. But yeah, go to CumberlandCountyFair.com for more information. And that wraps up our things to do. Don't forget, if you got some event going on, garage sale, estate sale, whatever it is, hey, let us know
about it.
Yeah, because we'd be glad to put it on our program. That heads us into our local school news. Not as much as before, because kids are in school. Then now they're getting into the grind of doing the stuff, but
Today starts the grind.
Yeah, brought to you by our sponsors, the Happy Dashery. They're at 426 North Roan Street. It's a clothing and gift boutique, part gift shop. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. There's a nice little shot of their store. They cater to curvy women, fashionable, reasonable price clothing, sizes extra large through 3X in tops. They also have dresses, shorts, and jeans that range from sizes 14 to 22. Also, they have all kinds of stuff from local artists, jewelry, candles, upcycled jackets, home decor, tumblers, refurbished furniture, junk journals, all kinds of stuff. They also host a bunch of different workshops, which we'll tell you about some of those coming up. They got a sale on the Pretty Thick line, 20% off marked items with the purple stars. Also, the Southern Designs by MB has a month-long birthday sale, 15% off all non-tumblers and 20% off tumblers. So go get you a tumbler there. Also, Tuesday, August 9th, we mentioned this in our things to do, but there's their fall fashion show, so don't miss that. Be there early so you can get that $50 swag bag. Also, August 19th, as usual, Harriman is killing it. They have a back-to-school event. Downtown merchants in Harriman, they're all going to be extending their hours till around 7 or 8 o'clock. They'll have a scavenger hunt for the kids, prizes, snow cones, live music, car show, food trucks, and more. Also, the 19th, they have liquor bottle lamp with Craft-A-Cadabra. That's $45. On the August 20th, they got card designing with Hummingbird Lane, so go check that out. Also, August 27th, painting a rustic sunflower with JK's Rustic Woodwork. That's $35. You do want to register for all those events. You can do that on their Facebook page, or you can register for their Dash of News newsletter. And you can do that by signing the ledger book in the shop, or just message them on Facebook. But again, go out and check out our Happy Dashery sponsors there. So that heads us into some of the local school news. Not as much as last few weeks. We've been busy with the school news, but here again is the schedule. Gonna blow through that. Just email me if you'd like a copy of that, and we'll tell you how to email us coming up later. Here's the school lunch for the month. Looks like today they're having chicken nuggets. Sounds good to me. Salisbury steak, and then you see the rest of the week there. And hey, if you want a copy of that, I can email that to you as well, so you can shoot us an email and stick around the end of the program and I'll give you that information. Also, some significant dates. Oliver Springs High Schools, they're having their fall pictures for 9th through 11th grade. That's Wednesday, August 17th, and just check with them on their Facebook page. And then Rome County High School senior picture retakes, that's August 22nd. Don't forget to check out the Midtown Elementary's new website, and there's your address there. Again, here is your Rockwood Ram schedule. And again, if you'd like a copy of that, just email us here at the station and I'll send that to you. And don't forget to pick up your Rockwood Ram cards. Tons of savings on there. It's just $20 for this. And again, that's not even half of the sheet there.
Yeah.
But all kinds of sponsors. So you definitely want to go support your local teams, and they're looking for sponsors. You can still get those billboards if you need information about how to get some of those advertisement banners and all that. Hey, just shoot us an email and we'll do that. But that heads us into weather, which is brought to you by Shape Up.
Shape Up, a great little gym over there in the Big Lot Tractor Supply Shopping Center, and soon to be Fuller. There's more things coming in. We're going to talk about that. But once again, Ken and Mary got a great place for you to work out over there. They got space for aerobics. They have free weights. They got machines. They have packages for you or the whole family.
Yeah.
So get out there and get in shape and get healthier, especially if you're an older person. I say this every week, but I think it's very, very important. If you're an older person and you're on a Medicare supplement or Advantage plan, there's a good chance your plan will pay your dues for you. So get out there, see them, get healthy, do it for free.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing you out there. Tom and I try to get out there 2 or 3 times a week. and trying to get healthy ourselves. So please do that. Give them a call. They'll help you.
Yeah, so again, we always thank our sponsors, Ken and Mary March at Shape Up, for being sponsors. And again, contact them there at that number there on the screen. As always, we'd like to thank WVLT. I'll get out of the way of the graphic here so you can see it. But we always use WVLT Channel 8 for our news and weather. We appreciate them, especially the First Alert weather team, Heather Haley and all the crew out there. Gotta thank them for their weather. Had a great meeting with their news director just about a week ago. So we're working on a lot more stuff for them, but download their app. So they got 2 apps, a news app and a weather app. Both are great, especially now that kids are back in school, because that will allow you to have updates on any delays, closings, or anything like that. The weather's been crazy, so if there's weather delays, definitely check out WVLT, our friends there. And here's your 8-day planner. Again, here we are. Not bad, not as bad as last week. 20% chance on Monday. Looks like Wednesday is going to be our big chance for rain. The rest of this is all because of that summer heating, where in the afternoon the heat builds up and all that moisture builds up, especially over the mountains and stuff. Been in Pigeon Forge a lot this past few weeks at Country Tonight working, and the weather's been completely different over there because everything on the mountains kind of creates its own like rainforest effect. So a lot of rain comes in the Sevierville area, Sevier County area, but and then we might miss it here. I went through some crazy storms last week, but there again, Wednesday looks like your worst chance. But the nice thing is, finally a nice weekend. Don't forget to check out that meteor shower on Saturday.
Looks like that would be Saturday going into Sunday.
Yeah, so really looks like a good opportunity there. Might be a little cloudy, but hopefully not. And
actually, I think I'm wrong. I think it's Saturday morning.
Yeah, so anyway, that meteor shower is going on for this whole week, so but the peak will be right around here. So these nights will be your ideal situation to go out. Actually, I guess it's right towards dawn is your best opportunity. But there again on Monday, 87, pretty much 80s throughout the whole week there, and that is nice. But it's been muggy, so. And here's a look at your live radar, thanks to WVLT. And I zoomed it out because we're pretty clear. There we are, Tennessee right there. And Nashville's there, Knoxville's right there. But it's all clear, but of course that's gonna change as the heating of the day goes on. And those showers pop up. It's always gonna be a risk for an afternoon thunderstorm because that's the season that we're in. And always, you want to get updates on that, just download those WVLT apps. Go to WVLT Channel 8 on the website there and download their apps. Or if you got an iPhone, just go to your app store. And we appreciate WVLT and the First Alert weather crew. And that heads us into our favorite segment, which is birthdays.
Birthdays,
which birthdays is brought to you by Bushel and a Peck.
Bushel and a Peck, a great little boutique here on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street for now. They're going to be moving out there right close to Shape Up.
Yeah.
But, and you know, they got a lot of stuff from local craftsmen, local artists, and they got fishing supplies, so do them a favor. They're going to be moving here shortly.
Yeah.
Get out there and buy their stuff so they don't have to pack it up and move it.
Exactly, yeah.
Get out there and get you some bargains and hey, see the people. They're good people. And they have a special live event coming up this Thursday, the 11th at 5:30. And it's Learn the New Mooney Nichols Electric.
Learn the new Mooney niche.
I thought the graphic went off.
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah. Our screen goes off. But that's by the Electric Lemon. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, go down to our good friends Cheryl and Roland down there at Bushel and Peck. Help them get rid of all their stuff because we all know that moving is a pain.
It's one of the worst things on this planet.
Gosh, I mean, even though it's a short move, moving is a pain. But
I mean, really, it doesn't matter if it's across the street. You still have to box everything up. It's the worst.
It is. So our thoughts and prayers are with Cheryl and Roland because we know they're busy. But hey, go help them out and just buy all their inventory. Right. And they're excited because they've already got a whole new inventory lined up at their new location. So definitely go out and check them out. Follow them on Facebook and check out their special lives. But here's our birthdays today.
Blanche King Wheelis.
Yeah, my buddy Stephen Regal. Toby Wagner used to be a supervisor of mine out at Dollywood, and here's birthdays coming up this week.
And Gibson, Diane Smith Phillips, Cody Andrew Deering, Jenny McNeely Marks, Rhonda Odell Wittenberg.
Some big names there.
Stephen Brown, Darlene Shirley. Jeannie Eckley Cleveland went to high school with her, Christina Vernon. Michelle Pinton Holland, now she's one of my friends from Labrador City and Wabush. She worked with and for my buddy Larry, and good luck to them up in the cold.
Yeah, yeah. And then my Aunt Ann Wilk, it's her birthday. Also, my aunt, I don't have her on there because she's not on Facebook, and I just got a text that it was her birthday coming up this week. But my Aunt Marilyn, which she goes by the nickname of Cookie Johnson, it's her birthday, so happy birthday to both of my aunts. Also, Jenny Huxford, Ken Burns, Julie Williams. Ken Burns was my high school basketball coach. Phyllis Pope, a good friend of ours. She's down in Florida enjoying that sunshine. Susie Justice Henry, Carol Silstra, Tracy Rush Stambaugh, Charity Brown, Rusty Pettit, and a big name, Cody McCarver.
Cody McCarver.
Which we got some information about.
He'll be here soon.
Yeah, him coming up. And here's a cool one.
Yeah, Amanda Gallagher Pierce. Now, she runs the shop on the corner. That's her and her husband and her and some of her kids. Go see them at the shop. They got some of the best prices for fixing ladies' hair going, and they do a really good job. So go see them. And there's a dog groomer just to the side of them too. So if you don't know that there's a good dog groomer in town, well, there is. It's right here on Front Street.
Yeah, you can get your hair cut, and so can your pooch.
Yeah, so can you pooch.
Yeah,
so go see Amanda.
Yeah, tell her
very
happy
nice.
birthday, and tell them we said so. Yeah, from right across the street here at the Wilk Production Studios. And then here's another one.
Yeah, Sharon Givens Walls. Now, she worked for my dad forever, and now she's working with my sister, and she does a lot of the lab work and takes your blood, and she is the best that's ever been with
You
the
said
needle.
she never misses.
And she never misses, and,
Yeah.
and you can't even feel it when she does it.
Well, that's my kind of, I'm going to go to her next time. 'Cause, gosh.
Whoever was working in the office, if they had somebody that was needle squeamish,
That's
or
me.
was hard to get, because some people just have veins that you can't hit.
Hey, I just can't
They always
stand
holler at
needles.
Sharon because she's good.
Yeah, so definitely go out and wish her a happy birthday if you see her.
Happy birthday to Sharon.
Post on her page, tell her you saw it here on the Small Town Network. And if you have a birthday, hey, send us that information. We would love to get it. If you got pictures, video, we can
Good
do,
or bad.
We can do video, but yeah, send us all that information. We would love to share that on our program. That heads us into other interests, which is brought to you by Tooth Fairy Treasures. They're out there 5512 Harriman Highway in Oliver Springs. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, and every other Saturday. The nice thing is part of your purchase goes towards benefiting poverty or uninsured folk with dental procedures. As always, we want to update. Don't forget, you can save a lot of money right now on food.
Yeah,
tax-free food from August 1st through 31st. So this entire month.
Yeah.
And there's a nice little list of some of the items that are included. Don't forget gun and gun safes the entire year are tax-free. So check that out. Here's the big one. Definitely want to give them a shout and let them know you're coming.
Yeah, John Snyder and Cody McCarver are going to be at the rec on October 22nd, and starting at 6 p.m. Now, you want to give Bill Anderson a call at 615-585-9301 and secure your tickets.
Yeah.
Tell him you're going to go and get one, you're going to want one, and how many, and he'll make sure you're on the list because they are going to sell out.
Yeah, yes.
Now, they're here at least once or twice a year, and they're always a good show, and they always sell out. So if you want to go see them, you better get them.
And it is a great show. I've been able to go and see it numerous times, and it's nice because it's not like you're in this huge expo center and you can barely see the guy and he's that small. You are going to be up close and personal. There's not a bad seat. There's also usually a VIP meet and greet thing available.
I haven't seen that yet, but there's going to be.
Yeah, so call Bill and ask him about that. But definitely give them a call. Let them know you're coming because if they can sell out the first show, they may possibly add a second show, but you want to let them know you're coming because if they don't, they're not going to book a second show and you're going to miss out.
And it's one of the good things about the show is, they're good friends, and but everybody knows John Snyder and the things he's
Oh,
been in.
yeah.
And they spend a really
Huge
good
Dukes
time.
of Hazzard fan right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I used to love that. I would cry when that would go off.
But they talk a lot about that, and
Yeah.
you learn some things. It's interesting.
Very cool.
And it's very worthwhile going.
Yeah, so check them out, Rockwood Event Center on Facebook, or give Bill a call at that phone number. Here's a cool one I added. This is coming up August 27th, but I thought it was for a good cause, and I wanted to kind of get it out there. But this is the head-to-head charity match.
Yeah, it benefits the Roane County Animal Shelter at Windrock Shooting Range and Training Center in Olive
Yeah.
Springs. And the registration starts at 9:30 and the shooting starts at 9.
8:30. Registration at 8:30.
Yeah,
shooting
I'm
starts at
sorry.
9. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, numbers.
Nice. Don't. It's like I used to say in the news business: never let the facts get in the way of a good story. No,
But apparently, I don't know. Well, they're taking $10 donations, and all proceeds go to the shelter. but
Yeah.
it's apparently head-to-head shooting. You against somebody else if you want to go register and shoot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's going to be a bracket. up to
380 calibers up to 45 ACP. You must have a holster. You must have concealment, and it's a random draw pairing, so you don't know who you're
You
going to
don't know
pair
who
up
you're gonna
with.
shoot against. And
Yeah.
I must have concealment. I don't know if that means that you got to
The
have
license,
your permit.
Yeah, I don't know, because and honestly, just give them a call, because nowadays with the way the licensing is all changed, you may or may not need the.
Well, because I've got my permit, and I suggest you do.
Me too.
Even if now I think the law has changed. You may not
Yeah, and I don't agree with that.
check your local laws and check your
Yeah.
state before you do anything. But even if they get to the point where you don't need a permit to carry concealed or to carry open, you still want to go take that training.
Yeah, and I tell you, they're not really sponsors of ours, but I'll tell you where I went. It's right there in Kingston, Frontier Firearms.
Yeah, they're good.
It was awesome, great experience. They actually, my work schedule was so busy. Most of the time you go and it's like a 2-day, 8-hour course. This was a weekend and it was all day. Or usually it's a 4-hour course, 2 days, and this was all day. They were provided pizza, but a great environment. They even give you like discounts on the range there and all kinds of stuff. So if you're looking for a place that's nearby, that's a great place. But definitely go check that out. And this is for a great cause. So we appreciate that information there. And here's another one. We were talking about that Shape Up Plaza.
Man, they're killing it too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going in over there. So, hey, if you're riding around, pull in that plaza and have a look. Things are coming in now. We found out that this is going in, bargain bin outlet, and we don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I've been to one in Crossville, and it's really, really neat. It's like they bring in, over the weekend, they have new inventory, and it's just big bins of things.
Yeah.
And it's new stuff in packages.
I've heard of them, never got to go to one,
Lord
but that
knows
is
what they're
so
going to
cool.
have. But, the new stuff is in on Friday and everything's $7. I think that's the way the scenario is. And so you get in there on Friday and it's picked over a little bit. So the next day things are a little bit cheaper and the next day a little bit cheaper.
And then
so
there's all new stuff.
You're either in there on Friday looking for bargains or getting in there late in the week before they re-up and see what's been picked over, but you might find some stuff for really dirt cheap.
Yeah, so the great thing is you'll have our buddies Bushnell Peck out there. You got Shape Up. We almost have our sponsors in that whole thing. So
And
maybe
the thing is, go in there and get in shape at Shape Up so you get the energy and the stamina to go in there and fight over the $7 stuff.
to jump in a bin.
Yeah.
But some huge savings. Awesome. Always like to update you on our downtown Rockwood progress. That's the future Water Department payment building. That'll be right next to Wilk Production Studios, right next to us here. That'll be the view looking from the Rockwood City Park, what's left of it. But the update is there's no update. They haven't done anything in 2 weeks because the rain has been horrible. It's a mud pit over there. But when there is more stuff happening, we'll give you an update on that. And hey, if you have anything going on, events, fundraisers, anything, birthdays, all of that,
Anniversaries.
a team
Stumps your
function.
toe. Yeah,
If you got a
tell us
picture of a real bad callus, no, don't send me that. That'd be nasty. But hey, this is how you contact us.
Yeah, give us shoot us an email there at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But probably the easiest way of doing it, just shoot us a message on Facebook from the
Yeah.
Small Town Network page.
Yeah, and any of the items, any of the paperwork that we showed, heck, if you want the school lunch sent to you in a PDF form, email us, and I would be glad to get any of the stuff that we have on the program or previous programs. Just shoot us an email, and we can send that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again,
Ask any question. No question is too small or too big.
yeah. Say hello to our sponsors. If you go out to any of our sponsors, tell them that you saw it here on the Small Town Network.
Don't forget to like and share the page.
Yes, we always forget, and we have a YouTube page. I always forget to mention that. If you want to watch in HD, and sometimes it's easier because you'll have a YouTube app on your smart TV. That's how I always do it. I'll watch back and see how we did. But it's in HD on YouTube, and it's Small Town Network Live. Just check that out on YouTube. But like and share us. We appreciate that. But that wraps up another week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so everybody, from everybody here at the Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Yeah, and have a great week, everybody.
Be safe.